What's up YouTube? It's Brian here, and today I am going to be telling you guys quite a story that I've had that's happened in my life, okay? You can tell what it is by the title of the video. Before I start the video, I want to make it really clear that I have no intention of trying to use my first time kissing a guy as clickbait or to lead you guys into something that's not true. This is simply an experience that I had and that made me think about a lot of different things that I kind of wanted to share with you guys and just my own experiences that I was kind of nervous to make a video about, but I feel like has some value to it. So I just wanted to say that before I got into any of the story and what I think about it. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I've made a lot of videos about dating related topics, and there's a few different reasons for that. Number one, it's always fun to talk about relationships and dating because I feel like that's just something that everyone can kind of relate to, no matter what you do or how old you are. And number two, it's something that clearly a lot of people were interested in wanting to see because those are the videos that always did the best for me. Now, while I'm straight, I definitely have been someone who's been more open-minded all of my life, really. I'm from Ohio, if you didn't know that. And it's so cool to see how differently society has embraced sexual preference and gender equality and just gender identification throughout the years, because I can remember even when I was in middle school and high school, not that long ago, how different society looked at things like that. And for me, I firsthand saw, that there was such thing as toxic masculinity that guys felt pressured to follow, and myself included. Just being in school and in high school, especially in the Midwest, it was if you're a guy, you play sports, you get girls, and you don't cry, you're not emotional. There's these set boundaries that you have to follow in order to be a cool guy. So as I've gotten older, I've become more open-minded like we do as we age. You learn more things, you try new things, and that's all part of it. And I had my first experience where I kissed a guy, and this was this past month on my birthday. And it was cool. To be honest, I was out with my friends having a great time celebrating my birthday. It was a totally fun time, and we may or may not have been having some drinks and stuff because we're over 21, so it's all good. And me and one of my guy friends were yeah, I've never kissed a guy, and he said he had never kissed a guy, so we're let's just kiss and see what it's like. And there was no crazy thing to it, really. There's no epic whoa, it was cinematic and just the most intense thing ever. But I feel that's almost the point that I want to make. To me, it felt so fine and normal and whatever that I just feel with people who feel they have to classify to be something so much, and it's okay to just kind of pursue what you like and pursue what interests you. And for me, I'm interested in girls, and even that experience, yeah, it wasn't bad, but I definitely didn't feel oh, I'm meant to be with a guy. But at the same time, it did just further my belief that I think people should be pursuing whoever they want to pursue. I think another thing that I gained from this experience is sexuality is so unique to each person, and the things you like and the things you're interested in don't necessarily have to be the same to anyone. Everyone's their own individual, and I feel the things we like are very unique to who we are. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it was so kind of freeing to almost try this just because it made me even feel more confident enough, not only in that thought for myself, but where I was I feel there's probably a lot of people out there who do struggle with that. And I can personally say there's been a lot of times in my life growing up where I did feel I had to conform to be something. And I feel that has to be hard for some people. And especially if you're a guy out there that's watching this, the idea that you have to be tough and hit all these milestones in order to be considered cool is just dumb. Here's something that guys need to have a reality check with. If you're a straight guy, right? Most straight guys I know think it's hot if two girls make out, right? It's kind of a common thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's hot too. But if you're gonna think that that's hot and that's cool, right? And you're grossed out or turned off by the idea of a guy kissing another guy, that is literally the dumbest thing ever. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't mean you have to be into that, but I've just adapted the mentality of how can I think it's cool and hot for a girl to make out with a girl, and then I'd be weirded out if I saw a guy make out with a guy. It just doesn't, where's the logic in that? And while for me, it was just a whatever kiss, and it really didn't mean much, and it didn't change me. This is not me coming out or anything like that. It was enough of an experience for me to like kind of really realize that. And like, I just feel like so often people feel like they have to label themselves as something, and if you really do want to label yourself as something, I think that's fine. But if you don't want to label yourself as something, maybe it's because you really don't know, or you just like different things, and it doesn't have to be, you know, confined into one specific gender or one specific hobby or one specific thing, you know, then that's fine to not have a label, I think. Also, by the way, if you're wondering, I asked my guy friend if he thought that I was a good kisser, and he said I was pretty good, but then he also told another girl that I know he's kissed that she was better than me, so I was like, okay. Also, if you're wondering, like, I have these like 3 little dots right here. I kind of cut myself shaving, so like, it's not like I don't have, I know it looks like a triangle or something is like forming on my upper lip, but it's, anyway. But yeah, I kissed a guy, and again, like, I really hope that this story and my points didn't come off in any way as fake, in any way as misleading. That's not my intention. Really, it's just another experience that I've had that made me want to share some of my beliefs with you guys, and you know, I don't know, maybe it would help someone who struggles with something similar to anything that this would correspond to, I guess. But anyway, there you guys have it. I hope you guys liked the video and found it helpful or something. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments any thoughts you have, any questions you have. I hope this experience may be related to you, or maybe you just found it interesting to know that I've kissed a guy, okay? I've kissed a lot more girls, but I have now kissed a guy, so can't say I never tried it. You know, I'm a believer in always trying something once, because if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. But if you do like it, you can do it a second time, and third, and all that stuff. So yeah. And today's social media shout out is Audrey. Audrey, thank you so much for following me and for your response. If you guys aren't reading the tweet, I am indeed going to be releasing merch soon. Okay, this is not like my official announcement because it's not official yet. Like, it's not available just yet, but it's on the way. So be on the lookout for that. And if you guys want to be in the next video, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both of my accounts are just at Brian Redmon. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week. And until next time, keep it real, banana peels. I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye!